Hello students, this is the second part of the tenses video where we are going to learn about a chart which will explain all the 12 types of tenses. So before we jump right into the chart, there is something that you have to know. That is the subjects that are there in English. There are mainly three subjects. We have first person, we have a second person, and then we have a third person. What does it mean? The first person refers to self as in I myself. So the first person in singular is I, and in plural it is we. Second person, it means that we are talking about a person or a thing to whom we are speaking, right? That is you. I'm speaking to you right now. So you can be in singular, you can be plural. You and your friends might be listening to this right now. So you can be in singular as well as in plural. Then we have a third person. It's not I nor you. It's another person. It's a separate thing. That's someone or something that is separate from you and me. So that will be he, she, and it. Or any other singular nouns. Like let's say for example, a teacher, a student, a car, a bike, anything. Alright. Then we have a plural, that is they. It can be children, it can be teachers, cars, or anything that is in plural, which is a noun. How to remember this? Think about it. The first person is I. So I am going to school, so that's why it is I. But if I and my friends, if all are going together, I'll say we are going. So that's why I is singular and we is plural. Whereas think about it, there is a person standing there and I say that he's standing or she is standing. But if there were many people there, I would say they are standing. That's why they is plural, he, she, or it is singular. So this is all about the subjects in English that you have to know. Let's jump right into the chart. In the chart, you have to know a couple of things. The first column that you see, these are the subjects in English. As I told you, it is first person singular, second person singular and plural, third person singular here, first person plural, third person plural, a third person singular as a separate noun, and a third person plural as a separate noun. These are the subjects. In the very last column, you can see the tenses. You have simple present, present continuous, present perfect, and so on. You might have watched in the previous video that we have 12 types of tenses and what it means. So here are all the tenses. We go to the last but one column. Here you can see verb forms. So in English we have V1, V2, V3. That's verb 1, verb 2, verb 3 forms. Some people say there's 4 and 5, but let's just stick to verb 1, 2 and 3. Let's take for an example this word break, broke, broken. So break will be your V1, broke will be your V2, and broken will be your V3. Beat will be your V1. Beat again is your V2. Some people say bait. There is no word called as bait. It's beat. Beat, beat, beaten. And beaten would be the V3 form. So similarly, I have given you a couple of verbs here. Just have a look at it. Now coming to the last word, that is helping verbs. You don't use helping verbs every time. And when do you use it? I'm going to tell you in a while. So let's first do the simple present tense. In simple present tense, we use the V1 form along with the subject. We directly use V1 form of a verb. Let's take the word break. We take the V1 form of it directly with the subject. So it is I break. You break. But there is a catch to it. You can see that this is highlighted in yellow and even this is highlighted in yellow, so as this. So this is third person singular, even this is a third person singular. So everything that is in a third person singular, you will always have the verb taking an additional S. So it will be he breaks, she breaks, it breaks, we break, no additional S, they break, a student breaks because it is a third person singular, and students break. That was your simple present. Now Whenever you see in the tenses that anything is in color, like this maroon, your blue, green, or purple, red, and yellow or golden, whatever you would like to call. So if you see these colors, that means immediately you have to understand that an helping verb has been taken from here. Alright? If this is in color, you have to take a helping verb. For example, present continuous, I, and see this color, this is maroon and we have a maroon here. So I am, and what does the formula say? The formula says it is V1 plus ing. So if I take the word break, it is V1 is break itself. So break plus ing is breaking. So I am breaking. If I take the next subject, you, check the maroon color. We have to use a helping verb because this is still in maroon color. You have the color here, so you are breaking. He is breaking, she is breaking, we are breaking, they are breaking, a student is breaking, and students are breaking. So you have to remember this one thing, that if it is in color, you have to use a helping verb, and along with the helping verb, the formula you have to remember. It is V1 plus ing, right? If you go to the present perfect, this is still in color, that means you have to use a helping verb, yes, but this says you have to use the V3 form. So I have, if it is break, this is V1, this is V2, and this is V3. So I have broken, you have broken, he has broken, she has broken, it has broken, we have broken, they have broken, a student has broken, students have broken. Let's jump to the last one of the present tense. It's a present perfect continuous tense. What does it say? It says green, that means a helping verb. And how is the verb? It is going to be V1 plus ing. So I, green color here, I have been, V1 plus ing, so breaking, break plus ing, breaking. I have been breaking, you have been breaking, he has been breaking, she has been breaking, it has been breaking, we have been breaking, they have been breaking, a student has been breaking, and students have been breaking. It's a very easy way to remember. Every time you see continuous, you have to remember that there is ing form. Alright? If it is a perfect, it will have a have, has, or had. If it is in present tense, it will take have or has. Let's go to simple past. In the simple past, we use the verb V2. Break is V1, broke is V2. So I broke, you broke, he broke, she broke, it broke, we broke, they broke, a student broke, and students broke. Simple, right? If you go to the past continuous, purple color, that means you have to use a helping verb. Find the purple color here, here it is. The formula says V1 plus ing. So I was break plus ing, breaking. I was breaking. You were breaking. It's not where, it's were. You were breaking. He was breaking. She was breaking. It was breaking. We were breaking. They were breaking. A student was breaking, and students were breaking. Let's go to the past perfect. You know the drill. You see the color, that means helping verb. You see the formula, it says V3. So I, red color, had, V3, break, broke, broken. So I had broken, you had broken, he had broken, she had broken, it had broken, we had broken, they had broken, a student had broken, students had broken. Past perfect continuous. You see the yellow color, you know the drill. I had been, what is the formula? V1 plus ing. So I had been breaking, you had been breaking, he had been breaking, she had been breaking, it had been breaking, we had been breaking, they had been breaking, a student had been breaking, students had been breaking. The last future simple. We have 4 more types remaining in future. So let's do future simple. And in the future tense, the formula always remains the way it is, nothing changes. If I say will plus V1, it is always going to be will plus V1. For example, if we take break, which is the V1, I will break, you will break, he will break, she will break, it will break, we will break, they will break, a student will break, students will break. Future continuous, it is will be plus V1 plus ing. So break will become breaking, and you just have to use the helping verb will be. So I will be breaking, you will be breaking, he will be breaking, she will be breaking, it will be breaking, we will be breaking, they will be breaking, a student will be breaking, students will be breaking. Future perfect, will have plus V3 form. What is the V3 form of break? It is broken. So I will have broken, I will have broken, you will have broken, he will have broken, she will have broken, it will have broken, we will have broken, they will have broken, a student will have broken, and students will have broken. Future perfect continuous tense. Here we have will have been plus V1 plus ing. I will have been breaking, you will have been breaking, he will have been breaking, she will have been breaking, it will have been breaking, we will have been breaking, they will have been breaking, a student will have been breaking, and students will have been breaking. So that is your end of the chart. Let's take for an example. We will take the verb sing. The V1 will be sing, V2 will be sang, V3 will be sung. Now what I would want you to do is, I want you to pause the video. I want you to write down the verb sing with all these subjects across all these tenses, and then play the video. I'm going to run through the slides and you will see all the answers. Check if your answer is right. If you have done it correctly, that means you have understood it very well. If not, go back to the video, watch it again, and then get all your doubts clarified. Here is your verb sing. Present simple, these are your answers. Present continuous, present perfect continuous, past simple, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. Future simple, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous. I really hope that you have gotten all your answers correct.